Hey guys, it's me, Katie B, and today I'm going to be reviewing Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. It's the first book in a series of 3 in the Grisha series, and this time I'm going to do something different. Instead of reading the synopsis, I'm going to try giving an outline of the book. Something different. Thought I might try it, and if you prefer this way, then please comment below saying that you prefer it, and I'd happily do it in the future if you want. So yeah, so Shadow and Bone follows a girl called Elena, who is an orphan girl, and she's growing up with a boy called Mal in this huge duke's estate, and children in this world get tested to see whether or not the Grisha, who are the kind of magicians of this world, and both of them don't test positive, and they grow up and join the first army, and they end up going out into this fold, which is a black expanse that covers where some land used to be, where there are terrifying monsters from, I won't say where, but some terrifying monsters in there, and Elena then discovers that she's actually a Grisha, and it was kind of repressed within her, and it kind of follows her journey from there, and it's set in a Russian type-esque land called Ravka, and so some of the terminology is all kind of Russian-esque, and it's very much a discover as you go along with Elena, as she's discovering everything instead of being dumped all at once on you. And I really quite like that because it's a very showy way of doing it instead of a telling way, and yeah, I like that aspect very much. And I really liked that Elena wasn't the most confident girl in the world. She had self-confidence issues, and I know that some people were flagging that up as a bad thing, but I really liked that about her, and I liked that she wasn't someone who immediately kind of upon getting these powers was like, oh my god, I'm so kick-ass, I'm awesome, and it allowed for her to go on this journey to become a much more confident woman, and as a result, and because she does grow a lot, and I really enjoy that aspect of books when they kind of allow for growth in their main characters, because sometimes there isn't always growth, and that's really annoying, and I want to see a character grow, and Elena grew for me, which was amazing. Thank you. Woohoo. 1 point checked off. I really like the romance aspect of this. It felt really believable to me. I don't often like romance in these YA books, but this one was really, really good for me. I really believed it, and it was a very slow burn. I really enjoyed that about it, instead of it being kind of all insta-lovey and oh, I kind of spotted you across there with your hunky muscles and let's make out. I don't like insta-love, but it was done really well, and it was done really well, the romance in this book. I really enjoyed it. And oh, the Darkling. Oh my god, he's one hell of a character. He's oh. Even though we're not supposed to like him, I liked him. I liked him a lot. He was an awesome character, so even though we're not supposed to like them, I loved him. Which, yeah, he's kind of like Draco Malfoy, where kind of, you know, J.K. Rowling was really surprised about the fact that Draco Malfoy was this huge popular success story with the fans and stuff, and because he was dark and mischievous and handsome, and so yeah, it was, the Darkling felt very reminiscent of Draco Malfoy, to be honest, in that sense, and I really loved that bit. He was great, and this is one of those books that I spent up until the early hours of the morning finishing, and then ended up not getting much sleep because I couldn't stop thinking about it. And yeah, I was, this book I was sold on. I love this book. I can see why BookTube was all over this book, to be honest, and yay, thank you. The one thing that I do have against it though, that I'm still not 100% sure on the terminology in there, but I'd probably have to reread it again, which I wouldn't be opposed to doing, because just to properly understand everything, because the terminology is quite a bit. Yeah, it took a lot to understand some of them, and yeah, it takes a lot of brain power, the terminology, and yeah. But I really enjoyed this story, and it was really, really well written, and I am so excited for the sequel, because yeah, I really want to read the sequel like now. But I don't have enough money for it yet. Yeah. But yeah, I will be getting it as soon as I can, and reading it as soon as I can as well. Yeah. Amazing book. I loved it. I'm pretty sure that those of you who love YA and fantasy novels, you'll love this book. It's incredible. Go check it out. I'll put the links down below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.